Okay. So next demonstration is about more to do with the blood circulation to and from a muscle. Okay. So this is a muscle. Yeah. You see how nicely the deep fascia here? It's very fashionable, deep fascia. And do you see that the muscle would have a tone, muscle tone, right? If the muscle would be tighter or relaxed, it would say something about how we can feel. And imagine that this muscle is filled with blood, isn't it? So I have, as you see this blood supply? Yeah? So usually muscle would have few places where this kind of blood supply would get in. Yeah? You would have an artery from here, from here, from here, so you have many arteries. And the arteries would bring blood, and the muscle would be filled with blood, right? Now imagine that this muscle, this person is really stressed. So what would happen to the muscle? It will be tighter or less tighter? It will be tighter. Good. So what would happen to the blood circulation when the muscle is tighter? Stop. Squeezed out. It will be harder for blood to go in. So what could be if the blood circulation to that muscle is lower?
It won't be able to work as well.
Would not be able to work, get fatigued quicker, tired,
Have to beat.
cold,
Have to beat.
hard to,
Have to beat.
It would hurt.
they would hurt. Yes, pain, definitely pain, aches.
So pressure, if you apply pressure, it would respond with blood flow.
Yeah.
to the skin.
So it would not be well, isn't it? It would be reducing function, pain. Imagine that this is the muscle in your neck. What can it cause? Headache. Imagine this is a muscle in your spine. It can press on the disc and create serious disc problem even with the tightness. So sometimes depend on where this muscle is, it may cause other problem, but let's say that if the muscle is tighter, increased tone, it would not be working well, and it would have lack of function, lack of ability to contract. It would be sensitive. Every little movement may cause a spasm. Okay? So here where massage can help. So imagine that this muscle is really tight, so maybe you need to relax the muscle a little bit, and maybe you can do, what's that? Effleurage. Good. And then you can start doing kneading, pétrissage, then you can do ringing maybe, picking up, yeah? I just want you to imagine what really happened when it comes to muscles. What really happened to muscles that is tight. And it could be that the tightness would be here, just in one point, or it could be in the whole of the muscle. Yeah?
What causes cramp in muscles?
We'll come to. Cramp is a temporary spasm. Yeah? And it's kind of hypersensitivity of a muscle. If a muscle is tight, and then you do one thing too much, it gets into a cramp. Yeah? Where does it usually happen? Yes, part of the calf. Postural muscle, when your posture is not very good and you just give too much demand to the muscle.
Is there any critical point where you can't anymore relax the muscle? Maybe it has been for years.
Too much, yes. This is where your sensitivity is very, very important. When you're talking to the person, to the muscle, you're talking to the person. This person has a history. Maybe there is some psychological issue around that part of the body. Maybe they are sensitive about it. Maybe there was an injury. Maybe there is years of tension. So you really need to presiduate? How do you say?
Persevere.
Not persevere.
Personify.
Persuade. Thank you. You need to persuade the muscle. How do you translate persuade? You need to convince nicely. You need to talk to that muscle and say, slow, relax. And the muscle says, no, 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 I'm afraid. I'm afraid, I don't know what's going to happen. You say, you know, okay, you're afraid, okay, let's now ease you. Okay, let's now, how is that? Oh, okay, right, let's play a little bit, okay? Let's just play a little bit and see how much you can relax, how much I can take you. Is it feel? No, it feels too much. Okay, so let's ease it. And that is all. And that's how you need to talk to the body. Really, you need to persuade the muscles and the person, everybody, and the history and the whole family that it's fine to relax because you're going to be slowly and attentive, and then slowly you can see how they let go. And then slowly you can see, yeah, let's play. Woo. But it's a psychotherapy for the body, really. It's not only, forget about just the stuff like relaxing. It's a psychotherapy for the body, for the muscles, for the brain, to let go, to allow it to be, because then you improve their circulation. And then they can do more. And then they can go to walk more. And then they can go and do their activity. And then they're not depressed anymore. And then they think differently about life. And then they can love life more. And then you think, okay, that's great. Next client, yeah? So that's the cycle that we're looking for, yeah?
This is why you have to trust your therapist.
Yes, but you have to be trustworthy. Which means you have to behave in such a way that they will trust you. You can't tell them, trust me, because they wouldn't. No, 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 relax, come on, relax. You can't do it. So you have to just say, you have to be attentive to make it happen. Yeah? So, because I see sometimes therapists, I give other workshops to other therapists, you know, and they kind of, come on, relax, yes. And then the other person get crazy, like, oh, I'm sorry, and they get more tense, and it's kind of miscommunication. So it's actually our responsibility to make them trust us. If they don't trust us, you have to talk the language that they can understand. Yeah, it's like children, you know. Okay, what do you understand? Okay, let me explain a little bit more and do it, and that's really psychotherapy, you know.
So when we're promoting the kind of massage that we're doing, that we're learning here, obviously we're trying to build up new clients. Is it a good idea to promote it as a relaxation? I mean, I was thinking holistic is one of the words that's mentioned on the website. Because that's something I struggle with to explain to people. What is holistic? What kind of massage I can offer. Because essentially for me at the moment it's more relaxation, but then that's not what
relaxation will be involved more the first few weekends of the course. And then after that, I would say really is more remedial, holistic, and really the massage that needed.
So at the moment, it's right to say to people it's relaxation that we're learning.
I would say it's relaxation and it helps with aches and pain. If you ask me, that's because if you just say relaxation now, you have to fake it a little bit until you start make it. Yeah.
I suppose it's relaxation of the muscles, not just of the
That's a really good definition on there, NCI website.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Cool.